Let me tell you what might be the most ambitious piece of engineering mankind has ever attempted. And I'm not talking about building a slightly taller skyscraper or making a sandwich that doesn't go soggy. What we have here is absolutely bonkers. They're building giant mechanical arms. We're calling them chopsticks because apparently someone was feeling peckish during the design meeting. To catch rockets. Not small rockets, mind you, but enormous fire-breathing monsters falling from the edge of space. Now, most sensible people would say, why don't we just let them splash into the ocean like we've done for decades? But that would be far too simple. Instead, some absolute madman decided, you know what? Let's build the world's largest game of catch. Except the ball is a 230-foot-tall metal tube traveling at ludicrous speeds. The precision needed here is astronomical. We're talking about the difference between a graceful mechanical ballet and creating the world's most expensive fireworks display. One tiny miscalculation and boom, you've just turned a perfectly good rocket into the world's most expensive collection of very expensive confetti. But that's what makes it beautiful, isn't it? It's completely, utterly, magnificently mad. It's humanity looking at the impossible and saying, hold my beer. And if that's not the very definition of progress, I don't know what is. Everyone's been banging on about space travel for decades. Drawing pretty pictures of rockets and making whooshing noises. But this... this is something else entirely. We're not just popping up to space for a quick hello and back down again like some intergalactic tourist. Oh no. What we're doing here is the equivalent of looking at Mount Everest and saying, you know what? Let's build a staircase to Mars. Some people, sensible people, might say we're mad.
You know, there are American heroes who don't like this idea. Neil Armstrong, Gene Cernan have both testified against commercial spaceflight and the way that you're developing it, and I wonder what you think of that.
Now is the time to overrule this administration's pledge to mediocrity.
I was very sad to see that, because those guys are, those guys are heroes of mine, so it's really tough. I wish they would come and visit and see the hardware that we're doing here.
That it's impossible. That humans should stay firmly planted on terra firma, eating their cream biscuits and watching reality TV. But those people, and I cannot stress this enough, are spectacularly wrong. Because right now, at this very moment, we're not just building bigger rockets or fancier spacesuits. We're literally rewriting the rules of what's possible. It's like taking everything we know about physics, engineering, and common sense, putting it in a blender, and hitting the button marked absolutely bonkers. And the best part? The very best part? This isn't even the main event. This is just the warm-up lap. We're basically standing at the start line of the greatest race in human history, revving our metaphorical engines, while the finish line isn't even on the same planet. And to all those naysayers, all those voice of reason types who said it couldn't be done, watch this.
Stage 2 LARC's load is complete.
Dragon is in countdown.
Dragon, SpaceX, go for launch.
Because we're not just going to space. We're going to colonize it, industrialize it, and probably put a pub up there somewhere. Because that's what humans do. Thanks to SpaceX, the future isn't just coming. It's already here, and it's wearing rocket boots. To outsiders, SpaceX may appear reckless, building rockets that crash and explode over and over. But to those who understand engineering, aerospace, and the path of innovation, this is how real progress is made. NASA Administrator Bill Nelson once said, "You learn more from failure than you do from success." SpaceX lives by that motto. Their iterative approach mirrors how software evolves. Release, test, break, fix, and release again. No other rocket builder has tested as many prototypes, pushed as many boundaries, or accepted risks so publicly. And while failure is painful, it's also productive. With each explosion, SpaceX inches closer to the future. A fully reusable rocket system, capable of carrying people to the Moon, Mars, and back. The 33-engine booster that lifts them to space. The giant Starship that re-enters at orbital velocity. None of these ideas existed in functional form just a few years ago. Now they are being tested, refined, and soon, perhaps, perfected. SpaceX's story isn't just one of aerospace engineering. It's a story of relentless perseverance in the face of repeated failure. It's a lesson in refusing to quit when the world says no.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget you're part of the mission, so hit the like button, subscribe, and share. It really helps the channel grow. See you on the next video. Bye for now.